Hi everyone, Roy Neary here. I'm going to show you in this session the simple way in which to secure your SharePoint list. So this is the list that has got all of the whether or not the indications as to whether or not people are in the office or out, etc, etc. And at the moment, if you've not done anything special with that SharePoint list, essentially everyone in the organization can see that, which is obviously not the best sort of thing, and especially not the best if you've got the location side of things. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump out of here and go into SharePoint, and we're going to make the changes, and that will only take a few minutes. So here I am in Office 365. The very first thing I'm going to do is to go to my SharePoint site. What I need to do is I need to navigate to the crisis information site, because that contains the list. A list is just a table which has the information to do with whether or not people are or are not in the office on the various days. It's actually this item here, but I want to show you that there is another way of getting to this. So you need to go on to the settings cog, then you can go on to the site contents, and then from site contents you'll be able to see this CLL employee status, and if you actually click on that, then you'll see 25 items in there, and that's all of them that have been entered there. So you've got user 1, user 2, Rory, and you've also got this tester thing. So what I'm now going to do is switch screens to show you, this is my perspective, the perspective of the creator of the site. I want to show you here that on screen I've now got the it's from this is the same list but from the perspective of the tester, and as you can see, this is the tester here, that this user has actually got access to see all of them. So kind of no smoke and mirrors there. So what I'm going to do on this, I'm back as myself as the creator of the list. I'm going to go on to the list, the settings here, and then down to list settings. And it really is quite quick to do this. Then we need to go to, you'd think it'd be permissions for this list, but in fact we need to go to advanced settings, and there's two things that I'd like to make a change to here, and that's where it says read access, and I'm going to say read items that were created by the user, and the second bit, which is create and edit access, and I'm going to say create items and edit items that were created by the user. And then you need to go all the way down to the bottom and then click OK, and that's it. So there are more complex ways of arranging your SharePoint lists and so on, but this is quite a straightforward way of doing it. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to bring back onto screen the list that we were looking at before, which I think is this one here. Now obviously I haven't refreshed the screen, but if I just move off and then go back onto it, what we'll see is that we are now we've only got those items that are specific to that individual, and this is actually quite a successful way of managing your permissions. It is quite a light way of doing it, but it does genuinely work very well. So please put that in. It won't be apparent, it won't be immediately obvious from the app at all that anything's even happened, because you don't even see this list. It's just if they stumbled on the list, then they would have access to more things than you would want them to see. So please make sure that you actually implement that in your SharePoint list. It's only takes a couple of minutes, and please, if you have shared this with anyone else, please make sure you also share this update with them. So thank you very much.